community. I am with Pam. She's a spiritual director on Walk 153, the best walk ever.
Absolutely.
And it is Friday, and things are going well from what I understand. Pam, is that pretty correct? Going well?
Absolutely.
Good,
Absolutely.
good. We had a great send-off last night. And Pam's special to me. She was a spiritual director on my walk on 138 that I've recently learned. And she just meant a lot to me, really special to me. And then after the walk, my wife went on the walk for the next weekend. And guess what? Pam was there serving in the kitchen, and that's where we're kind of at now. And I got to kind of get to know her more, and it was a blessing as I was serving my wife and the females, the women's team. So, Pam, serving is really kind of a neat thing to do.
What it's all about.
Right, and you were sharing with me something last night that I think really plays a part in this.
One of the things that I have heard in the community that there's been many people who have served have gotten excited about being on the walk, but have never been approached to come back and serve. So that's one of the things that we've been talking about.
Yeah, and Pam, that's a concern of mine too. I've heard that too, and as we have crossed over COVID, and we really had some struggles with COVID, and even before COVID, the numbers in the community of coming out and supporting the walks and gatherings, whatnot, had been decreasing, and it's been a concern of mine. And I've heard that too. And so we want to really reinvigorate this community. And I know one way to do that is get more people involved. And we do know that some of you out there maybe have felt neglected, really wanted to serve, never got called. And so what we want to do is try to help, because this is really a two-way street. We need to get to know you, and you need to come and serve and be involved. And so what I'd like to do is invite everybody that's kind of in that boat, whether you used to serve and kind of dropped out, hadn't been really called in a while, or maybe you've recent pilgrim, never did get a chance to serve. I'd like for you to come out this weekend. Try to make a commitment to come out here at least once, and that would be for any of the meal times, maybe candlelight, closing. And when you do, come find me. Now, by the time you see this, I probably won't be here today because I have other obligations, but I'll be here all day Saturday, tomorrow, and all day Sunday. Well, for the most part. I have to go preach in the afternoon. But anyway, but if I'm not here, I just lost my envelope. Oh, here it is. I'm going to be leaving this envelope. I haven't filled it out yet, but I'm going to be leaving this envelope where you put your pilgrim letters. And if you don't catch me, put your name and contact information there, and either myself or somebody on the board will call you. Because we do want more people involved. Yeah, and we are working on some ways to really get this community kind of more fired up. Because, the thing to me, Pam, that chapel, we did the bus ride, and it was late. I later found out we didn't get back till after midnight. Of course, at the time I didn't know. But when we walked in that chapel, it was pretty full, a church, and then we had a very special time afterwards. And we want that again. And, even a few people can be a blessing. So don't get me wrong. It's not all about numbers. But it does make an impact. And that was one of the things that went through my mind as a pilgrim. I told my other pilgrims on that walk, I said, I can't believe how many people came just to hear us late at night. And it was amazing. So, but we also know that it's a blessing to serve. So whether you come out and serve here in the kitchen, which is a great way to get to know people, and they get to know you. That's one way that lay directors will think about who they've been out here with, and it's out of sight, out of mind. And so if you're here, that helps. So if you do that, if you make a commitment to come out here, get in contact with me, and then in turn, me and the board will work with the lay directors for the next couple walks and see if we can't tap you in some form or capacity. So
we'll be looking for you.
Yes. And come say hi to Pam too.
I'm looking for you.
Yeah. So, say, hey, I saw you with that bald-headed guy, and you made the video good. So,
Sounds good.
All right. We'll talk to you later. Day Cloris.